Hello and welcome to Piano Shack with me, Woody. This video is for those of you that are curious about the electric piano physical modelling here on the NUMA X piano from STUDIOLOGIC. Okay, I'm going to play you through the half dozen or so sound engines or modelled electric pianos that are on board here. And then after that, I'll show you the parameters that we can use to tweak the characteristics of the piano. Because this is using algorithms, physical modelling, and not samples, we can tune them, not tune them as in tune the pitch, but tune them as in adjust the characteristics and the parameters of the piano to get them exactly as you may want them. So that's a lot of waffling, let's get into it. Whew, it's absolutely boiling in here, so I'm sorry for the moist brow. Anyway, let's play some inappropriate songs using the various sound engines. There's half a dozen to a dozen of them here on board, starting with the Rhodes Mark I. The only effects you're hearing is a little touch of room reverb that I have on the global effects section here. Bark, yeah, love that. And again, the dynamics here are wonderful because it's physical modelling, not sampling. There are no velocity switches. Let's take a listen to that. Oh yeah, loving that bark. As our friend in red says, next! Don't like it when he does that, but this guy is a real noob. So let's take a quick look at the manual to explain exactly what physical modelling is. Perusing the manual here to see which sound technologies STUDIOLOGIC are using, well, for the electric pianos and the hybrid piano sounds, whatever they are, it's using purely physical modelling, so no samples, just algorithms. Well, next we have the Mark II. This one's got some really nice details in the sound. Maybe sounding a touch metallic up there. But as I'll show you later, you can adjust the parameters of the sound engine, the algorithm, to dial that back. But really liking the... You hear the key off noise as well. Oh, and the dynamics again. There are also plenty of nice effects that you can apply to the acoustic pianos. In this video, I've just been using some of the rather nice room reverb, in fact, lashings of the room reverb, probably. But I'll save the effects section for a separate video because I need to figure out how it works. I've got the chords here, but I can not read my own chords. That was the suitcase. Let's move on. EP Drive. Oh, that's gnarly. Love it. Oh, I love that. And remember, we can also run this through the effects processors. Basically get a whole bunch of stomp boxes, effects pedals, multi-effects and so on in here. But I'll save that for a different video. Also, of course, the amp emulations, the amplifier speaker simulations, tube simulations and so on, which adds a really nice character and flavor to these sounds as well. But I think I've demonstrated those in an earlier video, otherwise we'll save the effects processing for a separate video that's going to be upcoming soon. Okay, now we've got 3 Wurlitzers, Wurlis, that I'll play through in quick succession. Wurli 1, let's do Wurli 2. Just got to get the right chords. This guy is a real noob. Always struggle with those chords in that very, very nice progression. Okay, Wurli 3. Oh, a bit more muffled. Still can't get it right. Tenth try, lucky. That is not acceptable. Oh, there were 4 Wurlis. Here's the other one. Oh. You probably want to hear what it sounds like up here. Some of the Wurlis have a little bit of a metallic edge to them. I'm not a Wurli expert, but I don't think it had metal tines. That's why some people call it reed pianos. Some of these do have a metallic edge. But you can dial that back when you adjust the parameters of the algorithm, as I'll show you later. Got a couple of Pianets for you now. Not familiar with the instrument, never played one, don't particularly like the sound, but anyway, here it is. That was Pianet 1. Let me play you Pianet 2. There you go, that's your Pianets, if that's something that you're into. Now we've got a bunch of DX7 style FM pianos. This doesn't have an FM engine as far as I know, so they are just samples. Although they're quite smooth. I won't play through all of them, I'll just skim through a few perhaps. Because you're probably sick of hearing my playing and looking at this face by now, so... The thing about the FM piano sounds is they're really, really velocity responsive. Delightfully expressive to play. These ones don't quite nail it. Yeah, that'll do. Let's press on now and explore the algorithms. Okay, so here's the default Mark I Rhodes sound. If we do a long press here, that brings us into the page where we can edit the parameters, the algorithm for the physical modelling of the electric piano. Starting on the right, as we had with the acoustic pianos, we've got the pedal noise control. Hear that as I'm pressing the sustain pedal? Let's turn it down to something more sensible. There we go. And we've got the hammer noise on the first knob. Okay, just hammer when we turn it down there. And you can't do this with samples, guys. Secondly, we have offset. It's also adjusting the tone and the harmonics. In very interesting ways. I'll put up on the screen exactly what that parameter is controlling because I don't know the details. Next we have the tine noise. And it's quite possible that you can need to adjust these in combination with each other to get the best results. But you can hear how we can really get a huge variety of different sounds. If I zoom out a bit so you can see me tweaking. Not playing anything advanced now, not that I ever do because it's just stand in the way. So yeah, we can drastically tweak these to our likings, which is really great. So I think that wraps up this demonstration of the E pianos. Stay tuned for a quick start tutorial that I'm preparing and also my final thoughts review wrap up that I'll save also for a separate video. Until then, thanks very much for watching. Cheerio. Don't know why I'm talking like this. Bye.